So come along, tell me your problems, sit on the couch, and just talk away. What is it that bothers you? Well, hello there, Applebiteys. This is your Applebite, Rafael Tavares, talking to you straight from our show here, The Written Writ. A show where you and I and you take a journey together to become better writers. And I've been hearing, Ralph, where do you get your story ideas? One of the places I get my story ideas is from my life, of course. And I've said before, you can get much inspiration from your own lives. And this story right here that I'm about to share with you comes just from that. It was a while ago where my depression was kicking my living butt. And I decided I should go and see if I can talk to some people. Some of those educated, psychological people. And of course, I was like, hey, this would be the right thing for me to do, especially because I feel strange. There's something happening in here that needs to be taken care of. And maybe talking to some people or some educational-like people will help me out. And that's where this story comes from. I'm not saying that all therapists are like this, but this is my experience with them. Who knows, maybe one day I will find the right therapist, because of course we all know the real work happens with therapists you feel comfortable with. And that is what the important thing is. I will probably keep trying. We'll see. I don't know. I didn't like what happened or how it went. And I guess I'll see what happens next, because life is life, and you should never pigeonhole or stop yourself from experiencing things or trying things again. There you go. And this is called no, it's not that. And this is called Therapist. And this is called Therapist. 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 Well, you get what I'm saying. And here we go. Tick a tick a tick a tick. Oh yeah, that's how it starts. Tick 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 goes the watch in a sing-song voice as it makes fun of me. In front of me is the rapist. He has a smug smile on his face and is happily writing away in his notebook. I take a deep breath and sigh, which catches his attention. He raises his eyebrow and his smile becomes bigger. Is something wrong? He says with that Cheshire smile on his stupid face. I've been talking for almost an hour about whatever popped into this head of mine, and all he's been doing is smiling and making noises that should only be heard during sex. Of course there's something wrong. I just finished telling you how I've been suffering from anxiety. What kind of stupid question is that? I say as I wince while the clock ticks. I glance over, taking in the time. The time I've wasted here on this foul date. Of all dates, why did he have to pick this one? It's like he zeroed in on this date on purpose to keep my anxiety up. Here he goes. He's wound up that stupid smile of his, and he's ready to speak. Now, there is no need to get hostile. I was only asking to see if you wanted to add something. There goes that smug voice again. Say something, he says. I could tell he had already made his prognosis before I even sat down. Before I finished walking through the door. Before I took my first breath in this office. He had decided what my problem was. Why I was doing what I was doing. Why my pee was yellow and how my mommy caused me so many issues. I hate these pretentious asses. If he would at least listened to what I was saying, I think I would give him the benefit of the doubt. He starts talking again. Tick, 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 tick. Is he making that sound? No. He's blabbing away about drugs and chemical imbalances. He's so proud of himself that I feel like his arm is going to break from the pats on his own back. No questions, no follow-up questions, nothing. Just his prognosis. What time is it? How long have I been here? That's right, it's only been an hour. Damn it, when is this day going to end? I should have just canceled this cocksucking party and stayed home like I wanted to. So that is why you are having anxiety issues. And those drugs are going to make you feel so much better, he says while sucking his own cock. And I smile at him. I smile at him, the same stupid smile he's giving me. For a moment, he's taken aback. But then he smiles back. Either he sees his own bullshit staring right back at him, or he's about to get very excited and continue his self-gratification. Tick, 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 tick. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Why won't that damn clock just shut up? Why does it have to keep calling my attention to it? Why do I have to keep looking at that darn date? Yes, it was quite simple to ascertain what was bothering you. Fuck. He's been talking this whole time and I haven't heard a word. It's only fair. Feels like it's payback for all the attention he's paid me. Why do I need drugs? What can that do for my heart that feels like a 10-point earthquake has struck and now it's in 2 separate countries? I should feel better now from just talking to him. Yet there was nothing in those black eyes of his. It was as if those 2 black holes swallowed up my soul along with the tale I told. Tick, 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 damn clock. I can tell the rapist is still yakking away. He doesn't even realize I'm gone. I have taken the boat and the ferryman is smiling at me. When was the last time someone listened, someone heard, someone understood? The ferryman smiles warmly at me, or am I just losing my mind? The ferryman hugs me tightly, warmly. It feels so good. Tick, 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 damn date. Oh my, he's standing up and walking around the room. The rapist looks like a Shakespearean actor. It's an amazing performance. I think he's thoroughly convinced himself that he is a great caliber, the rapist. Now it's my turn. I hope the Academy is watching. I stand up with a huge smile on my face. I hug him tightly, even picking him up and twirling him around. He feels really awkward as I hold him in this false embrace. I put him down and then I say, Doc, you're amazing. Thank you so much for your brilliant prognosis. You are so right. You are always right. You have helped me so much. I can't wait till next week so I can hear so much more of what it is you have to say. His smile is so big. It is just so wide, so full of himself that he is lost in his pride. He doesn't even see me. I leave through the door for he is already on his phone talking about how brilliant he is. Tick, 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 of course you have to speak and show me the date, old clock I just hate. The door muffles the screaming clock and I duck down a stairwell just in case. Soon I slam through an emergency type door and just like that I am out. The cold wind caresses my skin as the rain kisses my face. Cars slosh through the water and figures splash through the puddles. I pull on my hood and wrap my coat all around. The ghostly faces pass by me as I briskly walk away from the tower. The Tower of Blase. Slam, splash, I hear as the phantasm bounces off me. Surprise and anger on her face that then turns to disgust as she stares through my face. She rises and then I am gone just as quick as she blinks, and just like that she is lost in misery. Drip, drip, drip falls the rain in its soothing soliloquy. Splash, splash, splash I go with dancing feet through puddles so grand. In goes the pure air as if a hug just for me. Mother Nature, is that you? Thanks for the embrace, I needed that too. Then I remember my heart is in two. My chest is heavy, so heavy it's true. Bong, 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 old big clock at 2. Doesn't matter, the date's gone too. Just like that, it's all done too. Matters just to me, these stories I keep. The date's just important to me. In a moment of clarity, a moment of me, my heart may be heavy as can be. For it's only me that will see. Yes, my friends, that is my story of therapist, the rapist. You get what I'm saying? And it is my experience with the rapist, the therapist, the whatever you want to call them. I'm not saying that this is how every experience will go, but this is how it went, and this is why I don't want to go. I may go again, who knows, but with all that, I still got inspired to write this piece. It's a beautiful little piece, I like it, and I wanted to share it with you to showcase that your life can be inspiration to write what you need to write. And of course, we all know what I say, write, because if you are writing, you are making yourself a better writer. And just take things from your life and write them there. We're not looking at doing an amazing story, but maybe it will be. All we're doing is writing and becoming better writers because we are writing. And that's what I'm saying. Your inspiration can come from anywhere, any place, anytime. Just look around at this beautiful world and look around at your amazing lives. But Ralph, my life is boring. Ah, so you say. But in those moments of life, you will find much to say. And that's what you need to do. Just write. If it's a list, write it. If it's you just putting the things that are in your head on paper, write it. You never know what can be an inspiration, what can move forward, what can make it out to be into a story. Make it out to be into a story. I think I got that right. You understand what I'm saying. I hope you do. With that, I shall say, it's time to see the rapist. Yes, you understand what I'm saying. Till next time, my friends, the rapist. Well, there you have it, Appletinis. Another exciting episode of The Written Writ. And maybe you got to know me a little better, or maybe you didn't. Maybe you read something into what I wrote that I didn't know, or that I did know, and I wrote it in there, and you're figuring it out. Who knows? A writer's writings can be anything. And sometimes you see something that I didn't, or you see what I did see, and it's there for everyone to see. Talking riddles I do? Yes, I do. But you understand what I'm saying? Or maybe you don't. Or maybe you do. Who knows? But you can always put it in the comment section down below. And of course you loved this episode, so give it some thumbs up. Or if you hated it, give it some thumbs down. And you can always write down there in the comment section, hey Ralph, this is what I thought. Or hey Ralph, I felt the same way too when I was talking to the rapist. You can say that. Or, hey Ralph, I had a better experience than you did with the rapist. Hey, who knows, maybe that'll help me. Like I said, each person's relationship with their therapist is different. And if you find the right one, it can be a quite pleasant experience. Because that relationship is what you need to move forward. To find the right relationship with the therapist. To be able to expulge what is inside that soul of yours, that beautiful, amazing soul. I know this is the ending and I'm still talking away, but I just got into it and I had stuff to say. Alright guys, with that, this is Writ Ralph saying the rapist, therapist, right.